something I just thought about doing. This thing is reading right around 0 degrees. While these sensors are inside here, I won't read the ohms on them while they're in there. It is almost 4 o'clock, so I'll check them at 4:30 and see what they all read then. But according to the chart I got here online for Samsung sensor temperatures, they are all in the range they should be for resistance, or right near it. So at 5 degrees, they should be around 25 ohms. .7 or so. So if they're not all reading around that in 30 minutes, they all should be about the same temperature being in the freezer. So we'll go from there. 13 would be right around 34 degrees. We'll see what it says when it actually satisfies. The new sensor won't fit in that slot there, so I taped it in to the plastic piece. Alright, I got them soldered together. I'm definitely not a professional at this. You can see the wire is hanging on by the solder. I got 3 layers of shrink wrap on here. We'll see if they all will go up there or not. Off there. Alright, I got this all put back together. Going to plug this into my power station, turn on the AC inverter. Will this fridge start up? Alright, it's powering up. That temperature is way off. Now it's reading something. Okay. I could probably understand that with all the heat that went in there. It just kicked on. I'll read this ohm reading after this thing satisfies. That way I can see what this one's saying compared to what the temperature says up here. Try to get this about where that sensor is. See where this other sensor is reading. .0. This is 64 on it. So far, .9 at 28 degrees. It'll be right around 7 degrees. Alright, well, changing the sensor did not work. It's still off, never shuts off. It's probably, I think it was around 20 to 30 degrees off still. So I got this out of my trailer. I bought this probably 3 years ago. I bought it so I could make my chest freezer a fridge if I needed to. So I pulled it out of the box for the first time. Got it plugged in here. I'm setting this to 0 to see if this actually makes this work. It's plugged in to wall power, of course, and going into the socket. And that should be the display. That's the set point down there. This is the actual temperature inside the box. It might be lower than that because just took this out of my trailer. I had to figure out how you set this to Fahrenheit. I know 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit, but this is the little manual that comes with it. You can calibrate the sensor on this too, if you need to. We're going to go down to 0. There. Let's see, 74 in there right now. This isn't showing anything whatsoever. This is saying about 74. So this sensor seems pretty accurate. We'll see how this does in about an hour or two. Back over here, this thing's saying 34. It's actually 3.9 degrees inside. When this reaches 0, this will shut off because of this. All this does is shuts power off to that, so it actually controls the temperature. And just to see what temperature it is in here, as you can see, it's about 6 degrees. So, even this thing is a little off by about 2 degrees or so. 2 or 3 degrees. But it's way better than that thing. So I'm going to be using this. My best guess is the sensor is connected to this box here, and if I could buy a new one of those, I could replace it, and maybe it'll start sensing proper temperature. But changing the sensor out didn't do anything. So my guess is in that control box. But this thing still works, and as long as I have this, I just have to hook it up to AC power instead of DC, and that will work.